Hello, I'm Judge Ronald B. Adrian of the Cleveland Municipal Court, a problem-solving court. The judges of the Cleveland Municipal Court are presented with the problems of our community every day. However, frequently making someone pay a fine or sentencing someone to jail just isn't the right thing to do to correct bad behavior. That's where the innovative programs created by the Cleveland Municipal Court come into play. And those programs are getting good results. As the court's administrative and presiding judge, I take great pride in the fact that our court fosters creative and alternative means of modifying bad behavior and turning lives around. Rehabilitation is as much a part of enhancing community safety as is punishment. Right now, our court promotes a dozen active programs to help people deal with the real underlying problems that landed them in court. Those programs are specifically designed to help people do things like breaking a drug habit, getting a driver's license back, or obtaining a GED. They also address the issues of mentally challenged offenders and breaking the cycle of domestic violence and prostitution. We still have a long way to go to make our community safer, but we're doing it by changing lives and minds one at a time. On behalf of all my colleagues here at the Cleveland Municipal Court, thank you for providing us the opportunity to serve. Again, I'm Judge Ronald B. Adrian. For more information on our problem-solving court, visit clevelandmunicipalcourt.org.
Listen up, Cleveland. Listen up, Cleveland.
Today on Listen Up Cleveland, we'll be at the Cleveland Museum of Art. This gorgeous Cleveland institution doesn't just showcase Picasso's. It's also a way to celebrate music and fashion. First up, we're at CMA's monthly mix party, where this time they partnered up with Tri-C Jazzfest.
Aaron, it's another Mix event here at the Cleveland Museum of Art, but tell us about how Mix even got started.
About 5 years ago, we had a solstice event, and we were blown away by the response that we got. And there was calls in the newspaper that it had become an annual event, and we were able to do that. And we knew that we really had something special and unique for Cleveland. And we sat back and said, well, you know, how do we get these people here more often? How do we get that energy going throughout the year? So a few of us sat down and we came up with this idea of a monthly event on the first Friday of every month here at CMA. We call it Mix because we see it as a mix of art and culture, whether it be ballet or jazz like this evening, classical music, arts, whether it be contemporary or something from ancient Egypt. It's a mix of the different arts and cultures in Northeast Ohio.
Now, tonight you've teamed up with Tri-C Jazzfest.
Yeah.
What made you guys decide to partner up with them?
Well, you know, Tri-C Jazzfest is a Cleveland institution. It's an amazing festival that happens. We learned that they were changing the dates to later in the year. Our good friends at the Jazz Fest came up and we had a conversation, saw that it would be a perfect fit. A lot of our CMA guests had remarked that they really like jazz in the courtyard, and we don't do that anymore. And I knew that if we could partner with a world-class institution like the Tri-C Jazz Fest, that we'd be able to make that jazz energy happen again at the museum.
Now, if people want to get more information, especially pricing, because it's different for every Mix event, I'm sure.
We try to keep it pretty consistent. If you're a member of the museum, you're going to go to these free. That's really important to us. But if you're not, you don't have to be a member. It's $8 in advance, $10 on the door.
This year, Tri-C Jazzfest, you said it's being moved back a few months. Can you tell us a little bit about the changes being made to Jazzfest?
We're going to be a real summer festival downtown Cleveland. I think we're going to be the first real downtown-centric festival for music that we've ever had in the city. I mean, really downtown. Playhouse Square, indoors and out. 3 halls where you go to ticketed concerts and you can flow from one hall to another and hear all kinds of music. And then on top of that, there's going to be free music outside at Star Plaza. The outdoor component at Star Plaza will feature some of the best musicians in Northeast Ohio, and that will be sponsored by the Cleveland Foundation as part of its centennial gifts to the community.
And now tonight you're teaming up with the Cleveland Museum of Art for Mix. So tell us about this partnership going on.
Well, this is one of the most beautiful venues in the city. It's also an important institution, as we all know, and the mixes are wonderful. It's a great audience. It's wonderful for us to get in front of these kind of people, and so I presented the idea of presenting Etienne Charles, and who I think is just wonderful, and I said wonderful a million times, but anyway, it's going to be a great time.
So tell us about how it feels to be right here at the Cleveland Museum of Art for Tri-C Jazzfest Mix.
I love Cleveland. Cleveland is one of the soulful cities of America. One of my favorite comedians, Steve Harvey's from Cleveland. The great musician Todd Dameron was from Cleveland, Vanessa Rubin. There are many great musicians from here. It's a rich history. One of my favorite movies growing up was, what's the movie with the Cleveland Indians?
Major League.
Major League, 1 and 2. And so yeah, I've being from Trinidad, my uncle lived here. He worked at the Cleveland Clinic for a long time, so I used to come to Cleveland. I came to Solon a long time ago. But yeah, it's great to be at the festival. Tri-C Jazz Festival is one of the mark festivals now. This is a beautiful museum, though. I love the stripe theme that goes. I'm a stripe fanatic, and yeah, museums create a special vibe at the performance because it's the exchange of art and art. Because people are artists. Everyday people, like, look at these people dressed with the seersucker and so art on art. So yeah, but I've never done the Cleveland Museum of Art yet, so we're looking forward to it.
Why do you think our viewers should come on out to the museum and check out things like this?
Well, it's an amazing way to meet new people that are interested also in the arts and culture here in Cleveland. And it's just a great way to have a good evening and have some fun entertainment.
Have you guys been to the mixed events before?
Well, I haven't been to the mix before. This is the first time for one of these, but we just love we wanted to see what the new museum looked like, and we're actually from Youngstown, so we came up to see that, and it's amazing, just to see everything here.
Are you guys jazz fans?
Oh yeah, big time.
This is the first time we've been to the atrium. It's an amazing place, so we're thrilled to be here. We're going to have a good time.
Gentlemen, what made you decide to come out for mixed jazz tonight?
The jazz is always great, and it's just a great atmosphere.
Have you guys frequented the Jazz Fest through Tri-C before?
Yes, I've been to Tri-C Jazzfest at the Playhouse, at Tri-C itself, so absolutely.
I've never been there, no. Yeah, but I do enjoy jazz, but...
You gotta get your golfing buddy out this year.
Oh, definitely. We got to get him out. This is the first of many. So we're looking forward to every first Friday of the month.
When we return to Listen Up Cleveland, we'll see the museum's atrium transform into a high-end fashion show for the annual United Way Rock the Catwalk event.
Hi, I'm Annette Abranovich, and here at the City of Cleveland, we care about your health. Instead of spending your lunch break inside, why not take a nice walk outside? For example, if you work downtown, you could walk to the North Coast Farmers Market, located on the East 9th Street Pier near Voinovich Park. It's open on Thursdays from 11:30 until 2:30. Or perhaps you'd like to check out different routes. You can visit clevelandersinmotion.org for complimentary walking maps in different areas of the City of Cleveland. A nice walk will help lower your stress and recharge your batteries, along with providing other great health benefits. Again, I'm Annette Abranovich, and remember, wellness works.
Listen up, Cleveland.
Rock the Catwalk is a celebration of fashion and compassion. Hosted by United Way of Greater Cleveland Women's Leadership Council, the event raises thousands of dollars to help support early learning initiatives. Here's more from this glamorous night filled with food, fun, and fashion.
Our Women's Leadership Council comes together once a year and does this spectacular event, bringing women together to make an impact in our community, and the fact that they do something fun too is just an added benefit.
Now, why this year at the Cleveland Museum of Art?
Well, this is the third event that they've done, and they've moved it each year, and so it gives them an opportunity to see different parts of our community, and the opportunity to see this amazing space at the Art Museum is really very cool.
Now, if a woman wanted to get involved in United Way and this program, how can they get involved?
Well, just simply call our office. We have a staff person who will get back to you and talk to you about our Women's Leadership Council. It's a great opportunity for women to engage with each other, not only in fundraising activities, but also community activities as they take on a project to help our families in the inner city prepare their kids for kindergarten.
So the night has finally come for your third annual Rock the Catwalk. Tell us a little bit about the history of this event.
Sure, so this is our third event. This is the first time we're in the Cleveland Museum of Art atrium, which is a fantastic space. It's presented by the Women's Leadership Council of the United Way, and the idea is to get to really engage women in giving back to the community and the organization supported by United Way. So we're so excited to have our third event here. It's sold out. It's the most people we've ever had. It's fantastic. We have standing room only seats still, or standing room only tickets, and I think people are really excited.
Now tell us a little bit about the background of the Women's Council, because some people may not know that even is something as a part of United Way.
Sure, so it's a group of women, really women in the business community that got together who were supporting United Way, and they really wanted to have an opportunity to bring other women into the organization to support the organizations that they felt were important in the community.
And if a woman wanted to get involved, how could they do that?
They can go right to the United Way website, and there's lots of information available there. They could also call the United Way directly.
Now, who are you wearing? Because this dress is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much. We're really excited about the boutiques that we're featuring today. They're all loco. This dress is from Fringe Boutique, which is in Pepper Pike, and they're going to have some great things on the runway.
And now your fabulous jewelry, it's sparkling. Can you tell us a little bit about who designed that?
Sure. All of our vendors tonight are local, so this jewelry is from Austin's Jewelers. Over in Beechwood/Pepper Pike, and they were gracious enough to bejewel us for the runway today. So we're excited to have them here.
Now also, some of the models tonight are professional models and some are some notable personalities. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we thought it was great for people to see their colleagues on the runway. I think it's nerve-wracking for the women who are up there, the women and men this year. This is the first year we've had men, but it's a lot of fun. They're all nervous but excited.
What other upcoming events can we look forward to with the Women's Council?
So we are partnering with the Center for Families and Children. All of the funds tonight are going to that organization, and they have a new fundraiser or program in the community called 2,000 Days, where they are supporting education for the first 2,000 days of a child's life.
This is a great event that does, bring in a lot of money for United Way, and it's great to have, strong women leadership in Greater Cleveland. So we're very excited to support it.
What are you most excited to see tonight?
I want to see the fashion show. I'm excited. I think we know a couple of the models, and just seeing people strut their stuff is a lot of fun.
Basically, we're women's clothing boutique, and we have sizes 0 to 12. And we only do one size of every style, so that is really a great feature because women come in knowing they're not going to be dressed like everybody else. And we also bring in a lot of lines that nobody else is selling in Cleveland. So we bring a lot of lines in that you find, in the big fashion capitals of the world.
Now, do you have any Cleveland local artists that you feature as well?
Well, we do right now. We feature Katie Marks, and she's a local jewelry designer, and her jewelry does great for us, and there's actually a piece of hers in tonight's fashion show. So.
Now, what made you decide to get involved in today's United Way Rock the Catwalk event?
Well, we did this last year for the first time, and we loved it. We had so much fun, and this year we've been asked to come back, and we have 12 models tonight. So last year we had 4, and they've asked us to come back, and we have 12 different looks out on the catwalk tonight. So we're really excited to be a part of this.
the show finale, guests were treated to a special surprise flash mob performance by the students from the Cleveland School of the Arts. For information on upcoming events at the Cleveland Museum of Art, visit their website at clevelandart.org.
Well,